What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. If it's your first time here, hit that subscribe button. Sit back and enjoy. Okay, today we have a 2008 Ford Fusion, and we are going to be replacing the ABS pump. That's this little guy right here. See the part number down there? It says ABS. And first thing we're going to be doing is removing this reservoir tank for the antifreeze. You've got a 10mm bolt here and a nut here, hose clamp here, and another hose clamp down towards the bottom. You got to pull those hoses off, get that out of the way. I've got a container underneath and a board to catch the little bit of antifreeze that comes out, so we'll get that out of there. So we'll slide this hose off, back that clamp off, and then so there's that. And that bottom hose is a little harder to get to. That's why I loosen this up first. I'm going to pull it up and hopefully be able to get on that clamp a little better this way. Now that that's out of there, you can see a little bit better what we're working with. This is that bottom hose. You can see this clamp, these two parts, you squeeze them together and that loosens it up. Sometimes you got to kind of pry and work at these rubber hoses a little bit because they've been on there for, well, it's 2018. This is a 2008. They've probably been on there for 10 years. And here is your ABS pump. This silver part over to this black part sticking out, that's what we're replacing here. This black plastic part, that is the ABS module, the electric part of it, and we are keeping that. It's connected by this connector here. You squeeze, there's two tabs at the bottom, you squeeze together, this will fold up and you can pull that plug out of there. So we're going to do that right now. Okay, so there's your two tabs. You got to squeeze and pull it out, and then this whole thing folds up. You want to fold it all the way up, and then that whole connection pulls. That whole connection pulls right off. Now that that's out of there, we're going to go ahead and take these 4 lines off the top and these 2 off the bottom. These are a 13mm. A line wrench would be great for this. I don't have one. I'm not a mechanic. I just play one on YouTube. So I am going to get it with my regular wrench because I'm awesome. And you will want to keep track of where each one of these went because they do need to go back in the same spot, and they will fit in all the spots. So keep that in mind when you're moving stuff around here. I took a picture of mine beforehand so that I could look at the bends and everything in case I get them mixed up. try to give me a little more wiggle room, I'm going to move this and this so I can move this line a little bit more. For that, we have a 8mm socket. Okay, so all those lines are out and loose, and you've got a 13mm nut right there that's got to come out. You've got another one. This one's hard to see, but right down there at the bottom of the hose, there it is. It actually holds the hose as well. And then the tough one is down on the side here. There is a T40 Torx head, so that one has very little room to get to. We're going to see how that comes out. I want to show you quick this T40 torque going in sideways. There is about an inch of room right there, so getting a ratchet, a socket in there, I don't know if it's going to happen. It's not going to happen for me. I took one of them T40 screwdriver bits that go in the end of like a 1/4 inch screwdriver, put some Teflon tape around it, and a 1/4 inch wrench on the end of it. Got it down in there, tapped it with the hammer, got it to turn. I'm going to pull it out there and thread it the rest of the way by hand. There's that T40 screw I was dealing with. Get the rest of the way out by hand. And that's out of there. There's that. Here's what I used to get it out. That is only about an inch long, and that's all that fits in there. You can't take it out all the way with that. You can only crack it loose. So, move right along to taking these bolts out. There's that one out of there. That one was a 13mm. This one up here on the front by the washer fluid reservoir is 11mm. Just get that out of there. Okay, that one is out of there. So let's see if we can move this hose up out of the way. Just want to get as much room as we can. And oh, it appears there is a second nut. So there's a nut, then the hose, there it is. Then the hose, then another nut to take off, and that nut looks to be 13mm. So there's that one. Okay, now we're going to try to see if we can't maneuver this thing out of here. There you go. So it takes a little bit of time and finesse because you got these AC lines in the way. And then I was just getting caught on this plastic tab that's holding the wires, so I got them out of the way. Plus you have all these lines that you're moving around. Alright, so on the left we have the one I just pulled out. On the right I have one I ordered online. It comes with a 60-day warranty. You'll see this has the whole thing, the module and everything. So I'm going to take the module off. See, there's the Torx there, there, and there. Switch it over. I'm just going to use the mount and everything from the new one because I don't want to switch anything more than I have to. And the reason that we don't, I mean, you can use the module, but then you have to take it and get the module programmed, I believe. So I'm just going to switch the pump. Okay, here's the old one here, or this is the new one here. So I'll show you what we did. I got 3 screws here. These are a T20 Torx. So there's 1, 2 over here and 1 over here. I already loosened these up. Show you what's inside here. So then, those 3 out of there. So this is your module. This is your ABS pump. This is the part we're replacing. This is the part that we're not. If you replace the module, you have to have it reprogrammed by Ford. So we're going to reuse this one here. We're going to switch this pump over. See, this plugs in inside here. All these valves and stuff go down in these holes. There's your little electric connector that goes in to that hole and connects everything there. Okay, this is the replacement pump. This is the old module, the existing module. Just gonna line these up, slide everything together, and we'll put these 3 screws back in. There you go. That's the new piece that's going to go in there. I got to take these old plugs out, but that's that.